very, very formidable. And we wish to also state that assault of any kind is a criminal offense, and the command will not condone it, and we condemn it and make sure that this incident does not happen again.
In a related development, the National Youth Service Corps has also condemned the assault on one of its corps members. NYSC says their findings revealed that a group of operatives of the Anambra State Vigilante Group forcefully entered a corps lodge, alleging that the place was being used for illegal activities, which has not been substantiated. The operatives demanded that every occupant of the lodge should submit themselves for a search, and corps member Edema Jennifer, who was on a visit to the lodge, was assaulted. The management of NYSC says it remains committed to the welfare and security of its corps members nationwide. Let's bring in Special Advisor to the Governor of Anambra State on Community Development, Kenneth Emekaye. Thank you for joining us on the news at 7. Mr. Emekaye, when you heard this assault and saw that video, I'm wondering what your immediate reaction was, not just as a government official, but as a citizen of the state.
Good evening. Thank you for having me. Yes, let me begin by saying that the incident in question happened in July. It happened in July. I think, to be precise, on the 23rd day of July this year. And on that same day, not about video, not what I'm trying to say here is not about what we did or what the actions we took after watching the video. No, we got reports about this incident on that same day, that same 23rd, and that same day, we arrested the personnel, our own personnel involved in that condemnable act. And let me make it point clear that the state government, the governor of Anambra State, the organization that in the state do not tolerate the act. It is unfortunate and it is condemnable and it's totally unacceptable.
Absolutely it is, but it's also not the first time that this particular security outfit has been called out like this. The police say vigilante operatives carried out the assault. There are concerns about who exactly supervised them. Should that person also become more accountable? Because it speaks to the fact that government is also partly responsible if the state government oversees this vigilante group.
Well, let me conclude my thought about your first question about what we did when we got the information about the incident. Like I said earlier, we arrested the personnel that same day. Now, the next morning, which should be on the 24th of July, the copper, the female copper with other of her colleagues, accompanied by the local government area coordinator of NYSC in Idemili South, were with me in my office. All right? There, we recorded the statement of the operatives and equally recorded the victims. And the essence of that is that what we do is when a matter of such nature or any complaint is made against an operative of Agune Chamber, what we do is to first carry out a preliminary investigation. And if a prima facie case has been established, we now take the case file, take those people and hand them over to the police for further investigation and possible prosecution. So in this case, having recorded the operatives and recorded the victims, we came to the conclusion that a prima facie case has been established and we are ready to for prosecution.
That's very important because it is not enough to condemn.
For you to get,
they say
it is important for you to allow me.
Just a minute, sir. You know, observers of this development are not concerned about just condemning the act. They are concerned about what the consequences are. What has happened to the outfit going forward, because watching that video speaks volume of respect for dignity of womanhood. But precisely because of time, sir, what specific directive do you have? You need to listen to me as well so that we can make this conversation fruitful. The question is, what directive do you have from the state governor to ensure that this doesn't happen again?
You have to allow me to finish on your Facebook.
We don't have all the time, and that's why you need to answer the question so we can move on.
No, that's why I'm telling you what we've done. So having established that a prima facie case has been established, the next thing would have been to move them to the police. But the family, the core member herself, and members of our family, we are not readily prepared to press charges. They were not ready to press charges. They told me, I'm quoting them, that the nature of the video and everything, because if you take the matter to court, that the video must be tendered as an evidence. And they are looking, and I'm sure the same reason why you are not playing the full video is the same reason why they do not want the matter to go to court. And I want to tell you that the personnel involved in this act, they have been facing our internal disciplinary measures. Pending if the family, if they get, as I speak to you now, I have the case file here with me. We have the suspects, they are within reach. They have been with us, though they are not in service as we speak, because they have been placed on suspension.
It's all right.
Pending whether the matter. So if the family wants to press charges today, we are going to move the suspects with the file and the complainant to the police.
Mr. Emeka, it is interesting though that you are waiting on the family to press charges when a crime obviously has been committed. The video is out. Your men really did what they are not supposed to do. They did not only harass the young lady, they stripped her naked and also beat her up. I don't think that the state government needs the family to press charges to be able to prosecute this. But that's our time. Kenneth Emeka, Special Advisor on Community Development to Governor Soludo. Thank you for talking to us. And still ahead on TVC News at 7, Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority directs that all mobile phones, electronic devices be switched off during takeoff and landing. We have that story and more shortly. Stay with us.